Good morning, friends. I pray that wherever in the world you are right now, that the next 2 minutes are a blessing to you as you stay in and be the blessing to those the Lord has put around you today. So 9 years ago, I was pregnant with my oldest, and I was put on bed rest for a variety of reasons, only 8 weeks into the pregnancy. And the only end in sight was 7 months, right, until I gave birth. And it was a strange time in my life where we had just moved to where we live now, and I didn't have any friends or community around me. And it was just my husband and my parents who would come and visit me. That was the only interaction that I had with anybody. And I remember this one day, my dad came to visit me while I was in bed, and he said something along the lines of, "The Lord knew that you would have this extended time of being isolated. There must be a reason for it. And I think you should use this time to get to know the Lord, spend some time reading your Bible and listening to Him." And I was annoyed. I mean, there's really not a nicer way of putting it. I was annoyed, legitimately annoyed. And I knew that it was good advice, but I just couldn't see past this heartbreak that I had of having to stay in bed for 7 whole months. And I'd love to report to you all what I learned during my time of mandatory social distancing for those 7 months. But instead, I spent the entire time watching show after show on Netflix, shopping online, reading US Weekly and Vogue. In fact, I never was nor have been ever since so informed about celebrity sightings and fashion trends as I was during those long 7 months. And I wasted my time. And a little bit right now, this feels an awful lot like those days that I had. Except I have a little more of a community in my home and on the phone. But I keep thinking about that time that I had and how much I wasted it. And I'm determined not to repeat what I did on bed rest. And the Lord tells us in this verse to teach us to number our days that we may get a heart of wisdom. And I feel like all of us have found ourselves in a time when we're actually numbering our days. And I would encourage you not to do what I did. Do what I should have done. Pick up your Bible, start talking and listening to the Lord. Pray. Ask the Lord what He'd like you to learn in this very, very strange season of life that we have right now as you stay in today and be the blessing. Until next time, Katie.